continue on with our media availabilities, we're now joined by Josh Berry, driver of the number 21 Ford for Wood Brothers Racing. I'm going to start off with the question. Josh, you obviously had an exciting sponsorship announcement this weekend with Advance Auto Parts and have a bit of a tie there with your success in the weekly series. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, no, it's really cool to have Advance Auto Parts on board this weekend. Obviously the tie-in, the Weekly Series National Championship I won in 2020. That was the first Advance Auto Parts Weekly Series National Championship. So it's super cool to have them on the car this weekend. Reminds me of those times that I look back on very fondly. And yeah, hopefully we're at a great track, and hopefully we have a good weekend for them.
Awesome. If you guys have a question for Josh, raise your hand, get a mic to you. We'll start in the back and then come on Peter Cole.
Hi, Josh. I'm Dropper Motorsports today. So 2 questions for you. You've won here in Xfinity. You made your Cup debut here, and in 3 Cup starts, they've all been with 3 different organizations. So first off, how would you say your career has been progressed since that first debut race here in the Cup Series in 2021? And also, with all those different Dover experiences, what can be taken away to help you this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a place that I've had a lot of fun coming to. Making my Cup debut is, it's always really special. And then had really good results here in the Xfinity Series, obviously getting that win in 2 second places there with JRM. So this is a place that I've always enjoyed coming to, and really love the racetrack, and excited to be here this weekend, and hopefully we can continue that on with the 21 car.
Awesome. Thanks. Best of luck this weekend.
Cole Cusimano with the Arizona Republic. Josh, you mentioned that Xfinity Series win here. I'm curious, what does it mean to you to win a Miles the Monster Trophy, one of the most unique in NASCAR? How much weight does that carry, I guess, as a driver, winning one of these things?
Yeah, it was super cool. The first time I came here was 2021, and with no practice or qualifying or anything, and ran second in the ARCA race, and second in the Xfinity race, won the Dash for Cash, and realized I was like that close to winning it. So it made me want it that much more. So to win it the next year was really cool, and it's an awesome trophy, one that's right there front and center in my living room. So it's really cool coming here and racing here.
We'll go to Dustin and then Jeff Gluck.
Dustin Lopino, J-Ski. Josh, since winning at Vegas, only 1 top 10. So how would you kind of assess where the team's at with 6 races left in the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'd love to have some better results. We've had some bad luck here or there, some mistakes that have taken us out of good finishes, but I still feel like we have a lot of good tracks coming up. Obviously here I feel good about Richmond, Iowa. Those are places I ran good last year. And even the first round of the playoffs, I think, is 3 good tracks for us. So, we've been right there. We definitely need to, get a little bit better, execute a little bit better, but I'm not necessarily panicked or anything at this point. I think obviously it's good to have the win in the bank, and we just keep trying to get better and hopefully hit our stride when the playoffs start.
Jeff?
Hey Josh, Sonoma last week you got into Eric Jones and Hocevar. What was your view of those 2 incidents?
The 43 was, just a restart at turn 7 restart at Sonoma. Obviously, we're all jammed up into each other, and the 4 car was on my right, kind of clipped me. We just got all bottlenecked up, and he got turned around. The 77 was a complete mistake on my part. I laid off at the bottom of 1. Was trying to time it to where I could get up beside Carson and follow the 45 through, and just was too fast at the top of the hill, got too far left, ran into Carson, knocked him off the track. So. Unfortunate. Obviously, I hate it for those guys. I tried calling Carson Monday and sent him a text. Never heard anything back, and I did talk to Luke Monday morning to apologize to those guys. And, it's just part of racing. We were on old tires, and for me, just probably trying a little too hard in that situation.
We'll come right up here in the front and then go right here.
Yep. Derek Forrest, CW. Josh, can you just talk about the nostalgia of the Brickyard 400 next week, and just your expectations for that track next week?
Yeah, no, it's awesome going back to the Brickyard. Just such a iconic facility for sure, and crown jewel event that we all really look forward to. So it's always really special getting to race in Indianapolis, and excited to go there next week with the Wood Brothers. And like I said, hopefully we can have a solid race and a good result.
Come right over to your right, Josh.
Hey, Josh, Coast TV. When I spoke to you a few days ago, it seemed like the situation's remaining the same. You haven't had contact with Carson. Does that concern you at all that you haven't heard from him heading into this weekend? And second question, unrelated. Just what's the focus in practice today when you go out? Is there anything specific that you're looking at for practice during your session coming up later today?
Yeah, I mean, everybody handles things differently, on those situations, right? So, obviously the contact at the end of that race opens the door for retaliation, and that's if he decides to act on that, that's I gave him that opportunity, really, right? So that's part of racing. I've been doing this stuff a long time. I'm 34 years old now. I've seen a lot. So like I said, it kind of is what it is at this point, and whatever happens, we'll move on from it. And yeah, as for today, we got one 50-minute session now, so that'll be interesting having all the cars out on the track at the same time. The track should rubber up pretty well, and hopefully give us a good read to tomorrow. So I mean, hopefully it's just going to be about finding a good balance on our car and qualifying well and setting us up good for tomorrow.
Any additional questions for Josh?
All right, Josh, thank you very much. Best of luck.